Met Charlie, the only reason I sat down with him because I thought it was a consulting position for work. I did not date in Manhattan.
So it's not within the confines of marriage.
I don't.
Erika Kirk is being humiliated right now because Candace Owens just exposed her for basically paying her ex to propose to her. She's literally being called a sugar mama now, especially when you remember she's been sitting on millions ever since Charlie died. And if you've been following Erika long enough, you already know this isn't the first time her past has come back to haunt her. Erika has had so many exes over the years. It's honestly hard to keep track at this point. But the craziest part is how she's always tried to downplay them, to the point of saying she never dated anyone before meeting Charlie, which, as y'all know, is just another lie from her. But now, Candace is blowing that whole narrative apart. She even recently released a trailer for her upcoming Erika Kirk movie, and people are already saying it's going to expose way more than anyone expected. Because now, with this whole paid proposal situation coming out, people are questioning everything. Let's dive right in.
Look, I have seen enough, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen enough. Erika Kirk should be dragged into a police precinct for questioning, like I said.
That Amazing Race audition tape resurfaced between Erika and her ex, JT Massey. It's like the spotlight on her got 10 times brighter, because in that tape, there's a moment a lot of people missed the first time. And she says it confidently, like she knows exactly what she's doing. But then right after that, JT jumps in and starts talking about waiting until marriage.
So it's not within the confines of marriage.
I don't. We need.
What? We're taking the light off.
Now, the contrast between the two was awkward. It made people feel like they weren't even on the same page. Like Erika was already thinking strategically, while he was thinking traditionally. And now that people are going back and rewatching it, they're saying it reveals way more about her mindset than anyone realized back then.
Now, for many Charlie supporters, the issue isn't that people change. The issue is whether the transformation reflects genuine growth or a calculated repositioning to fit a new audience and a new power structure.
And that tape also brought back rumors that have been floating around for years. Rumors that Erika may have been married before Charlie. Nothing was ever fully confirmed, but the whispers never really went away. One comment that resurfaced said, wasn't she married to a guy and then divorced him before getting banned from Romania? Another person wrote, I'm sorry, but how could he not know of her past? And that right there is what people keep coming back to, because it's starting to feel like there was a whole side of Erika that Charlie either didn't know about or chose not to see. Which, yes, a lot has already come out about her past, but that's not even the main issue right now, because after Charlie was unalived, Erika didn't step back, she stepped up. She took over as CEO of Turning Point USA almost immediately, and on top of that, she reportedly inherited millions from Charlie's life insurance, and people couldn't help but notice how fast everything shifted, because instead of disappearing from the public eye to grieve, Erika seemed to be everywhere. Interview and press appearances, it looked like someone stepping into a new era. And that's why people started speculating that she's been using that money for her own personal life, her own image, her own comeback. It would also that.
Erika's infamous for quotes like the highest role of a woman is to be a wife and a mother, but these are not values that she herself lives by. At 18 years old, Erika Kirk started her own nonprofit
to explain why things between her and Charlie's parents have reportedly been strained. They don't even speak, which is odd because you'd think losing Charlie would have brought the family closer together, not pushed them apart.
That someone with 8 million followers that had his body transported on Air Force 2 just like doesn't have a family.
And then there's the kids. People have quietly been asking, when does she even spend time with them? Because she's constantly traveling. One user even said, she is evil. People need to stop giving them money. Stop. And now Candace Owens is taking things even further. On February 23, 2026, Candace released the trailer for her new investigative series called Bride of Kirk. And let's just say she didn't hold back. The trailer hints at heavy accusations against Erika. It brings up past rumors tied to Romania. It frames her rise after Charlie's death in a way that feels less like coincidence and more like something calculated. Candace also openly said she has full confidence that Charlie was betrayed by people inside Turning Point USA. Now,
My aunt used to tell me never do something that you don't want on the front page of a newspaper.
some people think Candace isn't just saying that randomly. They think she knows where some of that money may have gone. Because now, with all these stories about Erika's exes coming back into the conversation, people are starting to wonder if some of those millions didn't just stay with her, they may have followed her past too. And it gets worse because now there's talk that even the IRS has been looking into Erika's finances, along with the finances tied to TPUSA. People have been saying that some of the tax-exempt organizations connected to her are under investigation, and once that started circulating, it made everything feel way more serious.
These contain their annual financial statements. When you look at the forms, there are some very strange anomalies. Several of the 990 forms are missing.
Before Charlie died, he reportedly wanted TPUSA to go through a full Doge audit. Not just a routine check, a full audit of the finances. And now people are looking back at that and wondering if he already sensed something was off. Like maybe he knew things weren't being handled the way they should have been. And speaking of Charlie's death, there's something else that people still haven't been able to forget. And it's that leaked audio that started circulating not long after his memorial. Because in that clip, Erika can allegedly be heard laughing while talking about Charlie's memorial, and at one point she even called it the event of the century.
Erika Kirk and TPUSA are using Charlie Kirk's death to make hundreds of thousands, millions at this point.
And I'm not gonna lie, hearing that made a lot of people uncomfortable, because that's not how someone usually talks about their husband's memorial. It didn't sound emotional. It sounded more like she was talking about a big public moment, like she was aware of how much attention it was getting, instead of the fact that she had just lost her husband. And that's exactly why the sugar mama rumors started gaining even more traction. Now, even before all that, pregnancy rumors started going around too. People were saying Erika might be expecting her third child, which immediately caught everyone off guard, especially.
And I was praying to God that I was pregnant when he got married.
I thought of that once.
Since she had talked publicly about praying for another child after Charlie died. And you already know the internet didn't stay quiet. A lot of people started bringing up JD Vance again, mainly because of that hug they shared on stage. You remember that moment? The one that had everyone replaying the clip over and over again? People were convinced there was more behind it than just a friendly hug.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband and JD.
Everything else coming out, some people aren't even focused on JD anymore. They're starting to wonder if one of her exes was still in the picture this whole time. There have also been rumors floating around that Charlie had started suspecting something before he died. Some people claim he even removed Erika from his will. And on top of that, there's talk that he hired a private investigator to look into her, to find out what she was really doing behind the scenes and who she was still connected to. If that's true, it completely changes how people see their marriage toward the end. And of course,
all that money sitting there just going straight to their kids. She can't touch a dime. She even tried to contest the will, saying that they're my kids.
Can't ignore the Tyler Robinson situation. You guys remember how fast she forgave him? It happened before the trial even started. She didn't wait, she didn't hesitate. She publicly forgave him while everyone else was still trying to understand what even happened. But now, suddenly, she's pushing for a speedy trial, and the timing of that switch up is what people find interesting. It feels like all the pressure she's been under lately is forcing her to move differently. All the rumors, all the questions, all the attention. It's like she knows people are watching her more closely now. So yes, that's why the whole sugar mama story isn't just some random rumor people made up. It came from patterns people have been noticing for a while now. And now, with Candace Owens stepping in and openly accusing Erika of paying her ex to propose to her, it's like everything people were quietly suspecting is finally being said out loud.